When this wife made spaghetti, this dad was in a hurry to get back to work. So instead of taking the time to twirl the spaghetti like normal people, he pulled out a pair of scissors to cut the loose strands, which ended up being a genius idea and way more efficient. The wife thought this was hilarious because he possibly just started the new way to eat pasta. During the father-daughter dance at her wedding, she played the song from Beauty and the Beast that her dad used to dance with her to when she was a little girl, even projecting the video of them dancing to it in 1993, which is what makes this so cool. Her dad was so emotional in this moment, realizing how fast time has flown by with his little girl. They had prom coming up, so this high school athlete had one girl he wanted to ask to prom. And this is the moment he went up to her while she was sitting by herself at lunch and asked her this.
Hey Nanny, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
She then had to check the box yes, an incredible moment showing how happy she was about this. When their golden retriever wandered out of their home after their door was blown open, this FedEx driver luckily pulled up shortly after seeing him walking down the street. So he stopped his truck, got out in the cold, and picked him up to bring him back home, even making sure the door stays shut so it doesn't happen again, doing more than his job requires to make sure this dog got home safe. When she was at the cemetery, she noticed the grave sites of these twin babies was in rough shape, with the gates being broken, toys were old, and the gravestones were dirty. So she decided to fix it up for them, and the difference she made is incredible, even adding new stuff to it with her own money, something she didn't have to do but did just out of kindness. After her son passed away recently, this dad will sometimes sit outside next to a cardboard cutout of him and talk about baseball, just like they always used to do together, a special way that's helping him cope with his tragic loss. This girl takes her golden retriever on hikes to see some of the best views in the world, but no matter where they go and what the view is, the only thing he cares to look at is her, and it's so wholesome. When this little boy was recording a video, his baby brother got in the way, but then he noticed his brother had a small piece of plastic in his mouth, so he instantly went into action, hooking his finger to the roof of his mouth and pulled it out. The mom didn't even know what happened until he showed her that he just saved his baby bro's life. This couple had been dating for 15 years, so when they finally got married, the bride had to make a joke when she pulled out her vows. His reaction when she blew the dust off is hilarious, showing how long she waited for this day. When this young driver got pulled over for going 27 miles per hour over the speed limit, he pulled out his phone to record the officer, but didn't expect this cop would give him a life lesson over a ticket.
I gave you a break today. I didn't give you 92 and a 65. I gave you a ticket for not having your driver's license possession. You could have got 2 tickets today. But here's the thing. I don't like to see young kids out here doing what they're doing and not paying attention to what they're doing. Tired of reading about it in the paper. 19, 20-year-old killed because they weren't paying attention to what they're doing. This could have been one of those cases, Tyler. Wake up. If you don't wake up, you ain't gonna wake up. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let's not go through this again.
Every time their dog rides in the car with them, he tries to eat the cars that pass by. The owner says he only goes for the big trucks, but will leave the small cars alone. And even though he hasn't gotten one to this day, he'll never give up. When this dad played peekaboo with his baby for the first time, what started as a scare turned into an adorable laughter.
Babe, I think you're scared.
When she went on a walk with her dog, they ran across this horse along the fence, and her dog immediately took advantage by doing a photo shoot, even posing for the camera, so happy to take the pictures. And the results look incredible, with their hair even being the same colors, just meant to be best friends. This great-great-grandma is 105 years old and has now lost her vision, but this is the first time she got to hold her great-great-granddaughter.
And I wish I could see you. Oh, just to hold you is wonderful. Oh, she's so warm.
Her reaction was so wholesome, being so grateful she was around to be with her.
You know, I don't remember my kid just a little. Imagine 100 years back.